Hey everybody, welcome back to Chapter 3 of Tell Me Why. I believe this is the final chapter, so we should be wrapping up the game today, hopefully. And I'm pretty excited to get into it, but you might have noticed, or maybe you didn't, I don't know, but my hair is no longer long and all over the place. I got a haircut, kind of like Tyler. Very different reasons, obviously, but it happened, finally. I finally did it. So, there's that. Anyways, I think the game's going to recap things for us, so we should just hop in and we'll talk about theories and stuff in just a moment.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
That did happen.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
Okay, here we go.
Wake up.
That kind of freaked me out. I was expecting that to be the Mad Hunter. But, nope, it was Marianne, which makes it even slightly more freaky. Well, where is she? Is she, like, in the clouds? Oh, she's in the snow. Obviously, this is like a dream or something, but it's still very wacky. That's not ominous in the slightest. Is that the Mad Hunter? You killed me. Huh. You will end up like me. You killed me. A lot of them are just repeating. I think there might be a few different ones in there. Maybe it's just the two. I don't know. Uh-oh. Oof. Look at the trees on the wall. That is so cool. Creepy, but cool. Is it implying that she is the Mad Goblin as well? And the Mad Hunter? Not the Mad Goblin. My bad.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
I know this is like terrible, but that is some beautiful imagery. I love the contrast of the darkened yellow on the red and the blue in the water. It's really cool. Is she gonna have a stab in her back now?
You killed me.
You killed me!
Okay. Chapter 3. Inheritance. Huh. Okay. Intriguing. More copyright strikes. Sweet. I was gonna try to read it, but I didn't read it fast enough. Now it's just going too fast to even try to read. That is a cool establishing shot. This place looks really interesting. I wonder if we'll get to explore more of it this time around? Of the actual city? I like that a lot, actually. Or did she go back home with him? I guess she probably didn't want to stay at the house. That makes sense. I don't know what that painting is meant to be on the wall, or any of these paintings, but they all are very weird. Oh yeah, we have been in this house before, haven't we? In the first episode. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I realize that? We didn't get to see what was in that door. So the teaser for last episode was a room with a strange window, like a table with a box or something on it, and had a bunch of stars in the ceiling, I think. And her bedroom also had stars in it. Morning, started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left a file for you downstairs in the kitchen counter, on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today, Uncle Eddie. P.S. My famous buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen. That's nice of him.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
Okay. Is there anything else I can look at, like this newspaper? Nope, we can look at the cards.
I guess I'll have to start fresh with these in Juneau.
The coupon card, thanks. That's cool. Anything else?
I never imagined Uncle Eddie was hiding so many things from me.
So that was Uncle Eddie, okay.
I could use a Michael pep talk.
Yeah, we never did address the fact that he, like, denied her going to that, it wasn't a school, right? It was like a camp or something.
Never could bring myself to send these. Whenever I tried to tell him how much I missed him, it felt unfair.
Hi, Tyler. I know we haven't talked by phone in a while, and I think that's mostly my fault, so I'm sorry. I've just been so wrapped up in my own problems, sometimes I forget you weren't that far away. Senior year has been the worst ever. I dated this guy for a few months, Bobby. Hopefully you don't remember him. Only to realize he was a total jerk who didn't care about me. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out, or why I let it take over my entire school year. I honestly feel so stupid. But I also feel stupid for feeling stupid. Anyways. I think what I'm trying to say is life sucks without you. I miss you. I miss your presence, and I miss talking in our voice. Do you want to come to my graduation party next Friday? Nothing amazing. We'll just have dinner with Uncle Eddie and some neighbors. Tessa might swing by. I'd really love it if you were there. I realize now I could just call and invite you. I don't know why I'm writing a letter, but maybe with all the time apart, I've forgotten how to communicate with you. I'm sorry. I hope we can get back to where we were someday. Soon. Love, Allison. It's a nice letter. I'm gonna assume that that never happened because
I gotta take care of that rental application.
that was...
Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox for 12.
And that meeting never took place because Tyler never met Tanster or Eddie until, well, we started playing the game, so...
How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else.
I don't know, but there's a lot to figure out this game. Or this chapter. We have to figure out more about what happened with the mom and that entire situation. We gotta figure out who the father is, I think. The more I've thought about it, the more I think it is Tom. Just because he seems to be the least likely, which makes me think that maybe it's him, but also maybe they're faking me out.
Wish I could just
The
book
answer
a
is
one-way
obvious and it
ticket
is
to
the
other
same
side of
already.
the world.
I don't know. I'd assume it has to be somebody we know. And the person was married, right? I don't know if Eddie's married. I don't think Sam is. But we know Tom is. So I'm assuming it's Tom. He was the first one to bring up the whole father thing, which is interesting. It also kind of contradicts my point, because why would he bring it up if he's trying to keep it a secret? I don't know.
Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
Lots of interesting stuff going on. But the father mystery is kind of the thing that I'm most intrigued by. Let's look at our dirty
I
laundry.
could do my laundry. Ugh. Maybe later.
Yeah, that's no fun. Got a Vecchi shirt. I think it's Vecchi. I think I've been saying Vecchi. I think I learned. It's now Vecchi.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had.
Crazy night. Let's look in a mirror.
Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
Well, you don't look that bad. So, you know what? It's not that bad. Okay. Let us, I guess, head out, because I don't see anything else to do in here. Yeah, I really like this room, though. Looking at this room a little more, I don't think this is the room we were looking at earlier. In the tease from last time. So, my theory is wrong, but I feel like there's still a possibility where it's not incorrect. Where are those stars at? Hold on. We saw stars in the ceiling earlier, and they're not in this room. Unless they're just, like, invisible on the wall, but I don't see anything. So I don't know about that. Oh, they're right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think the stars I was saying were on the ceiling in that teaser. I could be wrong. I didn't study it too hard, but yeah, man, look at these paintings.
Go check what Eddie left downstairs.
Look, it's so weird. It's like a bear or a frog or something. It's like a weird fish. And this, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Like a bird, I think, but made up of other things? I don't know. Let's look at this, though. We got
I miss the
pictures.
slopes. Eddie looks so young here. The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
Estimated title schedule. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's a fairy tale book on the desk there. That's interesting. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure if the Mad Hunter is meant to be the father, or if it's meant to just be like... I don't know. Because the kids saw it when they were younger.
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
Last episode we started that off, where they saw it enter the front door of the house. So I don't... Maybe it's all like a mental illness thing. I also thought these two have a mental power. Maybe they got it from their dad. And maybe that's why he looks like the Mad Hunter or something.
He doesn't like this kind of
know.
attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have gotten behind the wheel, and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this off the books. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how a police record can compromise a child's future. We know they remember your words. They will remember your words for a long time, but please rest assured that we will do whatever we can to make sure they understand the extent of what could have occurred so that they can raise awareness among their peers in the community. God bless you, Gail and Toby Locklear, Karen and Brody Moore. Okay. I can look at our boots.
So many months of snow boots ahead.
Okay, I can open that door. I'm gonna wait a second to do that. That was the note we just read. I don't need to read that again. Can't do anything with that door. Alright. This is a nice house.
All that paperwork together.
I like this house.
Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
Oh, make that basket? Like making baskets like that?
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
To examine the fridge.
I should have let myself enjoy these trips more.
Anchorage. Denali. Lunch with Dee Wednesday. Don't forget. V-Day gifts. Okay. Dulles Crossing Elders Association. They invite you to its December community potluck. Okay. Wonderful. I also realized, oh, there's Alaska and Sunny something. I can't read the second sticker there. I realized that I missed a big and a huge Life is Strange Easter egg in the last episode. There was a poster that had a Polaroid camera and a blue butterfly on it. And when you looked at it, Tyler said something about time travel and stuff. So it was really interesting. I'm sad I missed that in the game, but I did see it. It was really cool though. I liked that a lot. Michael's Special Creamy Crab Hot Pot. Sauté grated onions. Grated, not grated. Grated onions and garlic and melted butter over low to medium heat. Add celery and carrot and wait until they're soft. Add potatoes, vegetable broth, and seasoning to taste. Celery salt, black pepper, paprika, crushed red pepper flakes. Okay, I'm so bad at this. Cover and simmer until potatoes are cooked. Add creamy corn and crab meat, fresh parsley, heat and simmer. Enjoy hot in bowls with wedges of lemon on the side. Enjoy. Interesting. Okay, well there's our files. There's our waffles. I'm gonna wait to look at those. I'm gonna let them get cold.
Eddie says there's a plant for every pain, except heartache.
Lots of teas. Look at
Eddie
that.
says there's a plant for every
organic
pain,
spread.
except heartache.
That sounds so wrong. Okay, moving on.
I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday. Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere.
Maybe that room we were seeing is at that potluck? Okay, let's look at this.
I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again.
Tina West. Oh, right, she was our elder.
What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back?
You might regret that. Let's open this up, though. See what we got in here. Nothing. Just a bunch of info. Okay, so we are in Alaska. I didn't pick up on that before. Interesting. I wonder if this is a real city? I doubt it. I don't think they typically do real cities, but...
The world feels so fucking small right now.
Seattle.
I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
I was there recently, in a video game. It's not a fun place to be, in that game, specifically.
Eddie loved his Mishka so much. I haven't had any time to sketch lately.
Those are cool. I like those. Oh man, we got a jukebox over here.
I don't feel like listening to anything right now.
You had music playing upstairs. That's a lie.
I wonder what Michael would think about all this. I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this.
We got more stars down here. Interesting. Okay. Anything else I can do in this room? Can I open this?
I wonder what Tyler's up to out at the house.
You could always call him and ask him, or go see him. Look at that. That's such a cool environment. I love like all the walkways and stuff around the place. It's really cool. Okay. So before we look at the files and the waffles, we're gonna go and open the store back here if we can. It gave us the option to open it, but the question is it actually gonna let us do anything? Or is it gonna be like locked or something?
Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened.
Is this his room?
What the hell was I supposed to say?
Can we just go into his room? Be awkward if he walked in right now.
I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing.
Claire.
I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Interesting. Oh, you're picking up now. Alright. No, don't move it. Put it back. What would you do that for? Just giving away that you're snooping. This is all terrible. You shouldn't do that. Are you dumb? What is this? Is that a saxophone?
Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust.
I don't know my band instruments super well. I was more of an orchestra guy. The Book of Goblins. Oh, it's a...
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Okay. Puzzle time.
Looks like this is coin operated.
Okay.
Looks like this is coin operated.
So we need to find something to do with a coin in the book, maybe? Okay, well, I didn't find anything in the book. Maybe there's a coin around here somewhere I can find and put in there. We'll just look around a little bit. Let's look at this.
This is personal.
My dear son, I know I'm not getting better this time, so I wanted to write you a few things. I want to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but I still thought there would be more time. It makes me happy to know that you will look after the clan when I am gone, and you will have your auntie to look after you. You always seem to know when it was time to leave. You always seem to know when it was time to leave. From the time you were a year old, you knew which shoe belonged on which feet, and you used to bring me mine whenever I was getting ready to go somewhere. I could never figure out how you knew I was ready to leave, but there you'd be with my shoes every time. You never cried or made a fuss, just helped me on my way. I hope this leaving will be just as easy, and though I won't need you to fetch my shoes, I know you'll help me on your way. Or on my way. I need you to fetch me my shoes. I know you'll help me on my way. Okay, sorry about that. Your strength has always been to accept what it is and to do what needs to be done. I'm so proud of you for joining the police force. People are going to look at you as a leader now, and I know you won't let them down. Please help the younger people remember our way of life. We have thrived as a people since that time before memory because of our cultural values. Don't let them lose that. Also remember how important it is to attend to everyone, not just the ones who fit in. It is our way to lift each other up. Everyone has to do something to offer it to the community. Everyone has something to offer to the community. We may not even see it. They might not even see it in themselves, so you've got to show it to them. Help them along their paths as you always have done. Remember, when you uplift others, it makes you all the stronger. Yiguayax Iwan. I don't know what that means. It's probably their language. Let's look in here now. Was there a coin in here?
Paperwork.
No coin. Who's this?
That was a good memory.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
Even though Tyler couldn't come. Eddie must have been back and forth to Juneau all the time to these shows before he got stuck here taking care of me.
He seems to be a big music guy. He's putting all the records and the jukebox out there. All those concerts. It seems like he likes music quite a bit.
Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
Well, with the stuff laying right there, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. More music.
I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name.
Or just files. Okay. So this is just her papers stating that she's under his protection now. I think. Something along those lines. Alright.
Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust. A secret keeper in her secret keep.
A secret keeper and her secret
Looks
keep.
like this is coin operated.
I don't know. I'm still lost. I mean, there has to be a coin somewhere, right? If it's coin operated. There's gotta be. Laying around here somewhere. Maybe somewhere else we can find it now. I'm gonna scour the house real quick. Oh. Hold on.
Something's not right. What is this?
Strange things are happening to me. There are any keys over here? There are coins over here? There's some coins. Let's take those. Okay. Kind of forgot those were there. Alright, we have a coin now. Let's go take it back to the box and see what happens. What secrets will the box tell us? Should we be looking in the box? Probably not, but we're going to, because that's how we roll. Let's hope we can get the coin back, though. Examine it. Come on.
A secret keeper in her secret keep.
Insert the coin. Let's go. Oh, is it just a collectible?
No way. It worked.
We're just gonna steal it. Okay. Thought I was gonna have like some super dark secret or something. Nah, it's just a collectible item. I'm whelmed. Alright, let's go eat our cold waffles and grab our paperwork. And do whatever else we need to do. Because this episode, I'm sure it's gonna be pretty packed.
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've gotta think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs. I can't really eat anything right now.
Darn. Okay. Well, the ID and pay stubs are over here, I think. So. Let's open this. This is probably it.
Ah, here's my ID.
Okay, well, we got that. I guess the pay stubs aren't in here? Maybe they are. Oh.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
Was that a real thing that happened? And if so, who was he talking to? I don't know if it would have been Allison. I mean, he said that they're not his child. So I don't know, but...
Allison, please.
It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start.
Maybe he was talking to us. Or to Allison. As a younger kid or something. I don't know where pay stubs are. Maybe they're in his room. Not there. But there is the birthday gift, I assume. So that's good. Something about that door. Throws the camera off. It's real weird.
Marianne, what's going on with you lately? If you need help...
It's nothing. This is nothing.
Sure it's not. I wonder who Claire is. If she's somebody significant or if it's just like he's hooking up with someone and that's it. Are there pay stubs here? Nope. Okay, well I don't think they're in here. Maybe upstairs in our room? Or on that desk up here? Let's head back up and see.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
Are these like her deepest fears or something coming to life?
What the hell is wrong with me?
Okay. We can look under the bed.
Not here.
Interesting. We can look at this folder, that's new. Is that it?
There.
Okay. Good. So we have our stuff.
Okay. I think I've got everything I need for the application.
Okay. So we need to go back down to do the application? Finish
Where's
it up?
that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Allison, help!
Allison, please.
The Mad Hunter.
What's wrong with me?
Maybe you should go see your brother who also has the same magical ability and he can help you out.
Wait, I still need my phone.
Oh yeah. I can't tell the direction of that thing.
The ringing seems to be coming from downstairs.
Is it in this room here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh. There's a basement. There's Marianne, right?
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the?
Look for the lights. Look for the fireflies.
No. I cannot deal with you right now.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's over here. but we might as well look. It sounds like it's behind us, just chilling in one of these tubs or something. But I don't want to find it too fast, you know what I mean? There it is.
What's it doing here?
Well, I found it. Is it Tyler? There's gonna be like a freaky phone call.
Finally.
No, okay, just
I was
D.
starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God, my hands are still shaking.
Guess that gift up there wasn't for her.
You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. This is a totally different life.
Interesting.
I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
Carol is his mom, I think, correct? What's this?
I've got enough time to carve something for Dee.
Well, let's do it. I think Dee was the lady whose keys we stole. And I think she was in the secretary booth sort of thing at the police station in Chapter 2. I don't think she actually is like a secretary, though. I think she's actually an officer, but she was just filling in or something. I have a bad feeling about this. This all just feels so wrong. It's a wolf. Okay. Let's look at this again. Alright, so that's what she was making. I don't know if it's actually a wolf, but it's something similar. I guess I had a puppy. Okay, fishing license.
Eddie's been too busy to fish lately.
Speaking of pups.
I know he's missing it.
Not really a pup, but my older dog. He used to come downstairs a lot, but he's gotten older and his legs aren't doing super hot. So
Tyler and
we
I
got a
should
new
bike around
little
the
pup
lake
that is
when
crazy.
we patch
But
things up.
so we put a gate on top of our stairs so the little dog couldn't get down, because we don't think it's good for him to be going up and down the stairs. But somebody left it open today and he came down for the first time. He was just chilling. It's kind of fun. Is it the doorbell? Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. Oh.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Also, I'm your dad.
Is Tyler not around today?
He's busy, or we had a fight. We'll tell him the truth. Why not? Let's get the answers out of him.
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
His voice sounds
okay.
so nice
We'll
and
get over
sweet,
it.
innocent, but
I
also
really hope so.
it sounds so menacing now
So,
that I suspect him.
Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense.
Interesting.
It's just We really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course.
Of course,
She
of
gets
course.
that. You two
Of
didn't say
course, of
anything she wasn't
course.
already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will.
This is some very Palpatine-y type stuff. I don't like it.
He does.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by.
Everybody's a suspect.
now, take
I don't
care.
like it. They're teeing me up. Feeding me all these options. Ugh.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Nice. What's up with him?
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think
little
he and
weird.
Tess are legitimately concerned. Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
We can talk, or we can look at the waffles. I don't know about you.
Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of
I wanna
saying
look at the
I'm
waffles.
worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
See? You can eat the waffles, Allison. It's fine.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Look at that
Coffee
side
and a
eye.
friendly face is just
Oh
what
man,
the
he's
doctor
giving us
ordered, right?
such a dirty
I
look.
just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
Witches of
Gotta drag my
Eldom.
lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee.
Allison, what's going on?
We'll go with that one.
Everything's wrong. Like, literally, my whole life is going to shit. Everyone I know has been lying to me for years, and I can't even trust my own memories. I feel like reality is just unraveling around me.
You could say
all
life
the
is
time.
strange.
Hey, I get that Tyler being back has raised a lot of questions for you. But maybe take a step back from that ledge, okay? The last few days have been a lot. And it's totally okay to be overwhelmed.
Trying to
You're
go a little
gonna figure it
higher, but it
all
won't
out.
let me. It won't let me go
Families are
a little
fucked
lower,
up.
which is a little strange. But
They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
that's the angle I was trying to get the entire time.
So,
It wouldn't let me do it.
maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out.
Does it have a jacuzzi?
It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh god.
Allison? Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
Whenever somebody says that, it's never a good thing. Something else always happens.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
I feel like we can trust Michael. He's probably the one person we can't actually trust. We'll tell him.
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but... Now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
It was along the right lines, I think.
That's intense.
I said her worst memories,
I'm sorry,
her worst fears. But it's more like just how
anything
she's
like this
felt
happened to you
in the
before?
past.
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
I don't like the music. It's getting really eerie.
I think you went through some really
Okay, it's back to
bad
being normal
shit.
now. I don't know.
You never
That was
saw
real weird.
anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
Yeah, about that. We haven't sold it.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
That could work. I mean, if he's offering. I like Michael. He seems like a
maybe
good
that
guy.
could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
That was also oddly ominous. I don't mean the scene was, I just meant like him chilling on the couch there for a second, and it focused on him. It was a little weird, but... it's certainly not the weirdest thing we've seen so far.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful.
Why'd you steal my
okay?
keys?
'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I
Dang.
haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Okay. Should we give her the gift? Or should we wait? I think we should probably wait, but let's go give this stuff to Eddie, I guess.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Wouldn't happen to be because we,
Sounds like
broke
Eddie's
in,
busy.
right?
I shouldn't bother him. I guess we kind of exposed some holes in their security. I probably shouldn't eavesdrop,
But
no more snooping.
we can just look at the door.
Uncle's in there.
Yeah, figure that out.
He's really letting that guy have it. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
Yeah, okay. There was an option just to sit down. I'm gonna sit down for a minute because that seems nice. We can look at the newspaper, look at this. To all officers, please remain, please maintain vigilance when visitors are on the premises. We cannot risk the safety of officers or civilians or allow confidential information to be compromised. All civilians, visitors, detainees, witnesses must be in the company of an officer at all times. Thank you for your attention, Chief Brown. Let's look at the newspaper.
I should grab a piece of cobbler before Greg.
Charming lake house near Glacier. Contact Tina. I think that's our house. It certainly looks like it. I think the barn's there on the left. Yeah, I think that's ours. Okay. Cool. It's on the front page of Delos News. Sweet. Alright, let's head down and,
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
what's that? Let's look.
Okay, how did you not immediately scarf this down?
You kidding? This is my third helping.
Must be good.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Hey, Gregs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Nothing really. Just waiting for Dee.
Then pull up a chair.
Are those same cookies?
Is anyone ever gonna clean these up?
They're still just sitting there. Days without bear sighting?
God, I hope
0.
no one got hurt.
Oh boy. Just taking a look around again. Definitely shouldn't be in here.
I love the smell of this soap.
Thought you were just gonna say you love the smell of the pants, which is odd, but... to whoever thought it was cool to steal my keys and dig through my locker, I don't know who you are, but... Or I don't know who you are yet, but thank you for educating me on trust. I was brought up thinking personal space should be respected, but now I get it. I appreciate you helping me grow as a person and return the favor. I'd return you the favor, but I've got an allergy to all of you unhygienic fools. So how about next time you just keep your hands off my stuff? Love, D. Well, it's so weird. It says return on the paper. I'd return you the favor. Oh, and there it just says I'd return the favor. But that's weird. I guess she just messed up in writing.
A piece of cobbler before Greggs inhales all of it.
Let's use the sink, I guess. Seems a little interesting. We're just gonna splash water on our face, maybe. We're washing our hands. Remember, wash your hands, folks. Also, splash water on your face. It works too. Alright.
What was going on with me this morning? So fucking scary.
You alright, kid?
Yeah, just super tired.
Let's take the cobbler. That guy was just on a plate waiting for us and we just stole it. It's not a problem.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brenda may be in for it, too. God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty concerned, but, growing boys, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling, and, whew, boy, is he working hard. Damn. Sometimes I miss being 14.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike? And
Dock
the trouble
strike,
these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
Let's
What
look
are
at
you
that.
having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
Yeah, neither of those
A
things
cobbler
sound
diet?
appetizing.
Hey, shh. I won't tell if you won't.
Alright, let's eat. I feel like I was gonna say something, but it kind of slipped my mind. I don't remember what it was, or what I was gonna say.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
Hey, Greggs.
Vacation plans?
Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for
That's
2
cool.
years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
And it's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time. Hey, Greggs.
Hey, Greggs. I said Greggs. Greggs. Crime in Delos Crossing. Let's ask about the crime.
So, what's the criminal underbelly
It
of
says
Delos
Delos
Crossing
Crossing,
been up
Alaska
to
right there. I
lately?
don't know how I missed that before.
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious. Which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay. Howdy, D.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
Or should I say
No worries.
howdy?
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit.
Oh,
And guess who it was?
an animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon.
Really?
Delos Crossing's most wanted turned
Wow.
out to be some trash panda stowaway.
Achievement unlocked.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday.
It's a gift.
It's not much, but
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Well, we might be here for a
come
little
on.
bit. So. At least according to Allison.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
see ya.
I really wish I could remember what I was going to say earlier, but I just can't for
Well,
the life of me.
There go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No,
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Sorry about that.
yeah,
Don't be nice
I'm
about it.
sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
I just don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to have this conversation right now. I had a rough morning.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time, and people, they mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
That face is scary.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable,
You're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't. I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
I'm feeling this. The way they're portraying it is very well done.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler?
Yeah, I wonder how far they can communicate.
Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
I'm like real worried. I don't like any of this. I like this though. This is fun. Obviously, I wish the circumstances of playing this little minigame thing here
I just need to breathe.
were a little more exciting.
And out.
But
Follow
a little
the circles.
not much more exciting. More, you know, non-traumatic. We got one.
Just a little longer. Just keep going. In and out.
I'm confused as to what Allison's actually doing. Is she just watching this, or is she breathing with it? I can't tell.
Hold on.
Whatever it is, it's working, so I'm not going to question what exactly is going on. But
You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there.
I'm like real worried for her health now. I don't want her to die. I hope that's not where we're heading with this.
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec.
Sam.
Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much these meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, were they?
Kids,
I couldn't see.
Goodbye till next time, okay?
When we first met Sam, I took it as like we didn't really know him
Allison?
all that well.
What are you doing
But
out
all
here?
the flashbacks
It's
seem to
freezing.
imply otherwise. It seems like we knew him pretty well.
Needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
Think. I don't know if you're thinking. You had a panic attack. I think you did have a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be.
You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
I don't think it's a good idea to tell him the truth at this point. Or just that we want to forget it.
I just wish I could forget about it all. Never think about it again, ever.
I understand. Trust me, I do. But there are ways to make peace with it. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Tyler keeps telling me that too. So you two agree on something. But I'm just not sure.
The game is
I
really
can.
pushing me to have
Maybe
him, or have me tell him the truth.
it's time I finally talk to somebody about it.
It's on me that you haven't already. I was raised pretty
I don't
skeptical
know
of
if I
all
want
that.
to, though.
But there's no shame in getting help.
This is
Please.
maybe where you talk to a therapist instead of,
Do what you
know,
need to, okay? I'll support you in any way I can.
a police officer.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Exhausted. But not like I'm about to have a heart attack, so that's an improvement. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
Okay, so that was real. He brought our goblins? Question mark.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him
So
were
he doesn't
close.
actually
so
know.
That's a possibility.
Or he says he doesn't
but
know.
I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
It always makes me feel weird when they don't center on the playable character as they're leaving or something. They always just focus on the secondary character. And they just show him staring or something. It's real weird. It makes me really suspect him. Maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. It's just they like keep lingering on these people a little too long. And it's kind of strange.
Okay. You can do this.
So this is Sam's place, huh? His workplace, I assume. The Dallas Marine. We're getting Seattle references, Marine references. We have trans characters. I'm pretty sure we're just playing The Last of Us Part 2 here. I accidentally said something from The Last of Us Part 2, and I knew exactly where to go to pull the clip and edit it into the video. It's real sad that I knew that, but I did. So, there's that. Anyways. Out of order, go around. Can we just peek inside?
Good. He's here.
Cool. I guess it wasn't a marine, it was a marina in The Last of Us Part 2. But that's besides the point. Slight spoilers, I guess. Sorry. I guess if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have the context, it doesn't matter, but... It's not really a spoiler, it's just a location. Look at that view, though. That is so cool. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright. Oh, we can just lean on this. I should have just done that. Look at that.
Alright. Let's do this.
I wonder what comes first when developing a game like this. You just have this beautiful environment and you're like, you know what? We need to put a feature where somebody can just lean on a pole and look at it. Or if you have a feature where you just lean on a pole and look at something and you're like, you know what? We need to have a great environment out there. I assume it's the first, but I don't know. Let's open the door. Let's go inside. Say hello to Sammy Boy. AKA possibly our father.
I already got the lifters in there.
Hmm.
Damn it. Need some thread sealant.
Bananas are bad luck
Allie,
on a boat?
Hello.
I did not know that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Don't mind me, just looking through your stuff. Is this the same newspaper?
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So,
I don't know.
did you need something?
Left trigger. Just want to talk.
I was hoping to, I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah. All right, here she is.
It's a photo, right? Let's look at all these books.
I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Yeah, your mother gave that to me.
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Real detailed.
I didn't know you like astronomy.
I didn't know you were interested in astronomy.
Well, how are you supposed to navigate if you don't know your ass from Orion?
Whoa, that's a really nice
I never
sextant.
realized that was
Sure is. It's a present
the
from my
spelling
old
of
crew
Orion.
for
I've
my
always thought
30th
it was
birthday.
Orion. It's kind of awkward, realizing I'm an idiot. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
Who could have guessed?
Where's your brother?
He's back at the house.
Back at the house, I guess.
What's he getting up to today?
Who knows?
All right.
All right.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out.
Nice.
Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
That's cool. I can't tell if I'm like leaning too far in the camera. I apologize. Might be cutting off half my face again like an idiot. It's slow, but it's going.
Slow. There's A lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole lives in there. Real shame.
Do not enter. Suspicious. Okay, well, let's lean on this rail so it breaks and we fall in the water or something. Okay. Wonderful. Been there, done that.
Damn Billy Vine, some corroded, rusty-ass junker.
He's still just...
I haven't seen your boat in the
still
water
just
for a
complaining
while.
about it.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
A haul out?
Haul out?
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been, missing some tools I need, so it's taking a while.
Ballot papers. A note. Hey, cuz. I left you my boat a month ago, and as far as I can tell, the only work you've done is test how much beer you can fit in it. Or fit on it.
Shit.
I paid you in advance as a favor because I know you need it. But dang it, I need my boat. Family's family. But get it done by this weekend, or I'm reporting it stolen, and I know you're tired of brown on your booty. P.S. Answer your phone. Let's move this. I feel like we shouldn't be diving into his personal stuff, but that's fine. Judicial court. Oh, because he got arrested for being drunk, I think. Probably. Got a DUI or something. He paid Vecchi, Gaz Inc., Hotel Slumber. Alright. Or maybe he's receiving payment from him. I don't know. Ballot papers. Darn, we can't see who he's voting for. Alright, let's back out of that. Let's pick up or take that can, I guess. What's the point of that? We want to give it to him, I guess? Back out of that. There we go. Okay. I thought I'd press give. I guess I pressed to examine it. My bad. Here.
Would this help?
Oh. Thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
Not a princess. You're a goblin. We know. Red can. Red can. It's over here, I think. Is this it? Is that it? That's a red cap, really. Or rather...
Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench.
Oof.
Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
That cupboard over there. Over here? What skeletons are we gonna find in this cabin? Or, not cabin. Cabinet. Cupboard. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Alright. Let's take the gauze. Let's go hand it to him. Is that the red can we need, maybe? Up there? I doubt it.
Find anything?
No. Didn't find a thing. Oof. I only saw part of it, but it didn't look great.
Sam? Are you our father?
Way to just come out and ask it. Alright.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
I'm gonna take it that he's not.
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
Pretty sure it means
I'm
no.
sorry, Ellie.
But
the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey,
I mean,
you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but
I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets.
It is exhausting.
I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
The off-limits room.
Come in.
I'm still getting
When
Hill
was the
House.
last time you cracked a window?
Eats on the fritz. Come over here.
Music vibes. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Breathe in all the nice fresh air. Alright.
Much better.
Don't mind me, Sam. I'm just gonna look through all your stuff. Oh, who's that? Glacier Bay National Park welcomes you. Is that Sam and 2 other people? Those maybe his kids? I don't think so, but...
Where all did you
maybe
travel
his
to?
brothers?
Mostly
or
worked
something?
the Southeast
Or
Asia
brother?
route.
Maybe his parents? in the
Vietnam,
picture?
Cambodia, around those parts.
Wow. I had no idea you were so worldly.
That's cool.
Well, I worked on a cargo, so I didn't get much shore leave. But, you know, there's really nowhere my legs feel as steady as on the deck of a ship, steering her toward a deep blue horizon.
Looking sharp, First Mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, that was, long time ago.
How did I know those were going to be the words that came out of his mouth?
What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance. Collecting the garbage, cleaning the hull. Ranked up to navigation after a while.
Right. Hence the sextant. Why is there a burnt-up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that.
Hey, look at my garbage.
Might have fallen asleep cooking dinner.
Glad you're still with us. If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Was he thinking about buying it himself? Oh. Hero boat captain saves crew members. Sam Kansky, the 29-year-old captain of the something Rose in Nyackchak Rose? I apologize, probably really butchered that, but I'm illiterate, so didn't think twice before jumping into the ice-cold, choppy waters of Mitchell Point to save members of his crew after the vessel capsized off the coast of Juneau, Alaska. I wouldn't be surprised if Juneau was a real place, but I don't know if Delos Crossing is. Oh. Pay to the order of Samuel Kansky, $150, $150, Richard Kansky. Dad, talked to Mom, and she paid you...
Want to take a seat?
Or she said you were having some some trouble. Let me restart. Dad, talked to Mom and she said you were having some trouble. It's not much, but hopefully it's enough to put some food in the fridge. Call me Richard. So he does have kids. I assume those were his kids then. One of them is Richard. Is that where he wants me to sit? Right there? Okay. Hold on, Sam. I'm too busy looking through all your stuff. What's this? A salmon casserole. I'm not a big fish guy. Never really have been, so I'm just not even going to read it. Spaghetti and meatball. I like that. Here's some good stuff on there. Lots of leftovers. Fair. Alright, I'm going to sit down.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Did you like it?
Did you like it?
Well, fell asleep before I even saw a sword.
Happy birthday. Dear Sam, most bears only live 20 to 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. Certainly wouldn't have survived it long out here without you. Thanks again for everything you do. Nara's a very lucky woman. Got all that. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget that Ani Jack Rose will always be seaworthy. It just might be, or just might look a bit smaller in memory. Hope you get some time in the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend, Marianne. Friend zoned. Alright.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Turn it over. Dear Sam, I am writing from the hotel you recommended downtown. The little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you were right. The kids loved the whale mural. Not Dan mural. Mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today, we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow, we're gonna hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope you're hauling them in by the barrel load, Marianne. With it being addressed to Sam. Took a little boat.
That. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
Yeah, apparently we picked that up. It's a nice picture. I don't know exactly who it's of, but... Alright, let's look at the picture he's holding and staring at. Looking at for so long.
Look at these ones.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this?
Huh.
Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license.
Oh.
Marianne's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months.
Oh no, that's the barn,
that
okay.
That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh yeah. You didn't know?
No, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all
we got left.
He's not doing so hot.
You can't just throw it away.
I'm a little scary he's gonna get violent.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places.
Don't like that.
It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
I bet that's what the teaser was the loft. Makes sense. Based on what we saw of it, maybe it's just a place she went to just hang out or something? I don't know. Now we're gonna see what Tyler's been up to all day? I gotta include that achievement. That was funny. Are you my daddy?
Now, if you ever come back here,
I was right.
to kill you!
We are seeing things from his point of view now.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
I really like how the scene is lit.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Fish. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing
Fair
in
enough.
November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car. Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
I've never been ice fishing. Not a huge fishing fan. But,
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ice fishing seems interesting.
Man.
I've just never done it.
I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on. That is true.
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
I didn't read what it said. I didn't get a chance to read it.
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Left, keep the marker in the center spot. Okay. Right, to complete the circle to catch the fish. Alright.
Now give it a nice pull.
Got it.
Okay.
I got
Cool.
it.
Fish freaked me out. I know I talked about not liking to eat them earlier.
Got it.
Bravo.
I think it's just to do with like the texture
First
of
of
the
many.
fish. They're
Pace
scaly
yourself.
and wet, and
It's
I
a
just
marathon,
don't like
not a
it.
sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Freaks me out.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Not now.
Not
Because-
now. With the way things are,
'Cause I'm
I'd
lazy.
rather not make any promises.
No problem. I can be flexible, so just let me know if that changes.
Let's get the
You
bag.
have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, another
Alright,
fish.
Here we go.
Okay. I mean, the mechanic is pretty basic, but it serves the job, right? Gets it done. I don't know what I just said, but it was somewhere along the right lines.
Okay.
Does it
Okay.
makes two?
How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
Let's talk about the cooler.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
I guess we'll just talk to him.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
Might have pushed her a little too
I know.
hard. She has a lot more on her
It's
mind
probably
than,
my fault.
than
I really
we do.
pushed her last night.
I
I
think.
just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Can't say I blame him. Blame her.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything. I got that.
Come on. Let's catch into that fishy. Alright. Oh, that was quick. If this isn't the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life, I don't know what the point is. If we're not pulling out the freaking, what's it called? Giant sea creature monster thing.
Easy.
It's just a fish.
Whoa. Bam.
Why
3
can't
out
I
of 3.
think of what
Well
I was
played.
thinking of?
I got nothing. That was clean.
The Loch Ness Monster. I don't know why
I'm a little disappointed.
it took me that long, but
Hey,
we caught all the fish,
can I-
so that's cool.
Can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You've been with people,
No, not like
right?
that. Okay.
Romantically?
Oh.
Yeah. A few. Have you?
No. Not really.
That's kind of surprising.
Guess you never met the right person.
I guess the right person just never came along.
He's also in juvie for a long
But
time.
you're open to the idea?
And then in
Yeah.
counseling.
I could be. Let's say I'm reevaluating.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there
Oh,
just
man.
like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that.
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Guess we're in total agreement. Why not?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for
It
it.
literally told me I caught all the fish with you, so that's a lie. I caught lots of fish. 3, to be exact.
Hey, you're missing the show.
What are we looking at here? Just the fish? Make a move or do nothing? We'll go for it. Why not? Tension's there. We're doing it.
You okay?
Alright. It's a nice moment. A quick moment. But a nice one. Again, I love the lighting. There's something about it. It's really cool. At times it seems a little overexposed, but for the most part, pretty good. Oh, are we back with Allison now? Just waiting for them to come back to the front door or something?
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Hey, how'd you do, partner?
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Let's go check out the
Catch
barn.
anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Yeah, hug it out. That was kind of a creepy face. I don't know.
God, why did I miss
Just a
you so
strange
much?
angle.
It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Yeah, sitting down's nice. Speaking of sitting down, I'm gonna readjust myself, so just ignore me for the next few seconds. I'll try to get comfortable.
So, what is it?
It
Still being camera.
was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
And do you believe him? Arson's not his style. We'll just ask if she believes him.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far.
Let's check it out.
And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
I keep pressing the right trigger, and it goes into the remembering mode thing. It always messes up the audio and makes it sound real weird.
Ugh,
So
what
that's
a
what that's
mess.
been.
That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
How do we not
So
notice that
What do you
before?
think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
Okay, well, let's look at it. They used a ladder, huh? We gonna need a ladder then? Like this ladder right here? I don't know what it wants us to do. Do we just need to look at the hatch or something? Presumably.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to...
The handle should be behind this.
Oh, okay.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, alright. That's interesting.
It's opening up.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
You mean like the ladder I was looking at earlier? Right here? There it is. There it is. All the stars and stuff, yep. Oh, we're probably going to open that box with a puzzle or something. Ugh. No.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
It's slightly eerie.
Here, found a switch.
Once upon a time, a young princess...
Holy shit.
I didn't get to read the rest of it.
Well, that shaved a few years off my
Felt
life.
hopeless. Huh, okay.
Whoa.
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Puzzle time.
Let's start here.
Let's start with the big creepy one, first and foremost.
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Sure. From when the children fight the Mad Hunter. The goblins tricked the Mad Hunter?
Here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Well, in that one, the goblins are right next to the princess who's seemingly falling in water?
Okay, spot the differences.
She's not there in this one.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons. Wait. The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Mary Ann's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
Us, we're just selecting the
away.
differences, I think.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
She's not
The Mad
in the
Hunter
water.
still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other
never
one,
mind.
or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Mary Ann.
Are all of these different, by chance? I think they might be. I mean, there's a castle on the left that's certainly not there. The stars look the same by the head. So that one's fine. What about the face? Face looks the same. The tree. That all kind of looks the same, right? I think. Well, there's a smaller tree there, but I think that the little girl serves that well. Those are still there. Okay, yes, the hand is gone. This is different, though.
Huh. No goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version? Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag?
I think that's it.
It could be her mother.
That's it.
Oh, I want to hear the rest
What's
of
in
that.
there?
Darn. Is this one of the letters?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
Brent?
All the
Is that what
pictures of
this
Marianne
is?
I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Let's look at the medal.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Okay. Let's look at this.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed.
Oh.
And it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
California, Berkeley. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than all the cliche BS. Like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm not ready. Maybe if we just could have dealt with all this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done. It's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You are an amazing person. You make me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm going. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I
Probably.
would guess so.
Let's look at that picture back there.
Wow.
Oh,
I
they're
don't
doing
think
ballet.
I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Makes sense. It's this.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing?
She
of a
loves her
pet in
birds.
here?
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Okay. Well, let's leave that for now.
Tyler, see that little light?
Oh, there's an O.
I think we need to solve this one next.
Hold on. They each have letters. I just don't know.
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
Well, we'll put the O in there because that's what we need to do. Look at this one next, I guess. Her cruel parents kept her locked away in the thin, musty palace.
There's the gold lady again.
Okay.
She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Maybe. Okay. Her cruel parents kept her locked away in a misty palace. The bird, possibly?
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from
castle?
Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun.
Maybe dancing then?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Okay. Because we know she danced. I can't tell what those are.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
I don't know what the symbols mean. That one's like a medical one, right? That one has to do with money. That one's like law. I assume that's like the arts down there is what she wanted. So I'm gonna go with that. Sword, axe, a painter. I think the guy was probably a painter.
Huh. What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
There we go.
It's opening.
Cool. Well, the second letter is the L. Unless, are these different colors? Okay, so the O might be the yellow.
There are like a million possibilities. Probably quicker just to see if she left us a hint somewhere.
Let's turn this one to yellow. This one is the red. It's like I think it's an L.
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles.
Okay. We could just guess the last one, but there's no need to do that. Let's just look inside here at all the contents.
What's in there this time?
We'll figure out the thing. A letter from her dad.
Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you. This is from 1996. But since you didn't leave any contact info, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I am writing to inform you that your mother has passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, and colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, sympathy cards. Your cousin, 80, brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in La Connor. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and we can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Both you and your child are safe. So they didn't know she was having twins, but they knew she was pregnant. They haven't heard from her in 4 years, but they knew she was pregnant, huh? Okay. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All the suffering simply because you ran away like a temporal little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, Julie stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, your mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Okay. So they knew she was pregnant, but they hadn't spoke to her in 4 years. Was she pregnant before she left? I mean, she would have had to be, right? So the kids would have been 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old here. I mean, and she got pregnant back at home?
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Unless that wasn't them. Oh.
Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
Intriguing.
Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
How about we just solve the rest of the mystery and see if it
excited about
explains
having more
everything?
family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Well, there's the house, right?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Hmm.
Look at him. He's so young and happy.
My first thought was maybe is Michael her child? That's the only other person we know of within age that would make sense, I think.
Wow. She
That'd
worked
be
for
weird.
a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
I didn't mean to pick that up again. I was going to look back at the thing we just read. Okay.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Oh, okay. That's what that was. Alright. So that all had to do with her moving here. Alright, well, before that happens...
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Can we mess with this
Why
stuff?
are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
Set down. Huh. Well, we're not gonna mess with that. I assume that's the same thing. Is this gonna give me the same dialogue
We'll get to
option?
those later. Let's finish this one, okay?
Alright, alright, alright.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
Yeah.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
One day, she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. So...
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old bee. This is the princess's house.
Well, she was there.
This looks like a dinner
first.
party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
I think we're
What's
supposed to
that
plot
plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
like her.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
We're supposed
That's
to
the
study
Gold
her
Lady's
path.
castle.
Oh, so the Gold Lady's castle is first. Okay,
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
and then there possibly.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Then there.
Some sort of clock.
Then here.
This is the princess's. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken.
Or we have the order wrong.
That's the Gold Lady's
Okay, did it
castle.
automatically select the first
What's
one?
that plant thing on top?
No, it didn't. Okay.
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in out.
Some sort of clock. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Oh, that was after she got here, right? So we need to select
This
that one
is the
next.
princess's house.
And then here.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Yeah, we got it.
Yes.
Okay, the orange one is the E.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The princess is lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything, and her desperate fight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it all to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where the sun would catch it on its surface and shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling at its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and would tend to it, polishing its every surface, and to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk to the woods feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon a pillow, give it a quick kiss, go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was the safest pillow It was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it up from the pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held that tiara close, and in the morning, she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground, as she picked it up, held it in her arms, and it let out a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix it and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara truly gone, and with it the final link to her world self. She could only go forward, find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Is that about losing a child, perhaps?
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And her title is Mom?
That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant.
That got dark.
And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy.
Maybe I read that wrong. I don't know.
But then the baby died.
Okay, I read it right.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt.
That'd be terrible, man.
She left everything behind. Built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
I've learned quite a bit.
But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Well, let's get ready to find out.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Well, let me put in the letter.
That crowbar is sounding pretty nice right now.
No, Tyler. We're literally entering the combination as we speak.
Yes.
We got it. Whoa.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Yep. Letter to us?
Ollie. She noticed. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
I didn't get to read that letter. I thought I could go back to it.
Leo Ronan.
Leo?
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did.
And she wrote a letter.
It's better we know what happened,
right?
even if it's hard.
I wish I could go back through and look at those again.
There's one more thing we need to see.
Hope it lets me.
Sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to
I don't
finish
like
this.
that the mad hunter's just lurking in the background there.
A baby blanket?
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Okay, let me try to read this. Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and to be understood. But what is a good story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, Goblins. Okay. Well, we have to set things down, so maybe each of these gives us like a smaller piece of a puzzle. The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds.
The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds.
Crafty Goblin's Good
Of
Deeds.
course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
What's this one? The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds?
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
We know they did
They hugged
something
the princess
with
when she was crying.
The princess. Okay, so I think I just need to take a look at who they interacted with. They tricked the muskrat.
Huh. They had to give nuts to the muskrat.
The moose teaches the goblins.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
Do they have an interaction with the frog?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. We accidentally did that, but that's cool.
Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gistano Channel tourists as well as Della's Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, homemade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers, in addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products the consumer will enjoy. A friendly and knowledgeable customer service from the Vecchi store co-owner Tessa Vecchi and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. The business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and help cover the expenses of the first year of operation. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even. In year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the exclusive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? And that's the handwritten part. Okay, so she was coming up with like a business strategy. Okay. So what do we do with that? Is that it? We move on to the next one then? The Crafty Goblin's Loot?
The Crafty Goblin's Loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Okay, what was it? The Princess and the Two Thieves? Food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first. Only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanished during the night. But then small items started to disappear as well. Spoons, plates, forks, and knives, and blankets. It's as if every time she was in one part of the house, something else disappeared in the other. As she searched, food kept disappearing night after night. I'll make a cake. Found the princess a big cake with every egg and fruit and nut I have. So I only have one thing to keep my eye on. So she spent the whole day making a cake. The cake was so big she could hardly carry it. If I manage to protect the cake, I'll be able to survive the long winter, she said. So she added a lock to the oven. She kept the big cake safe inside, but the next morning, the lock had been opened, and the cake had disappeared. At first, the princess cried because the cake was the last of her food until the snow melted. But then she noticed 2 tiny trails of feet and spilled flour, and she followed the tracks to a hidden hatch in the floorboards. That's when she found the goblins. Okay. So they stole food.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
Fruit, eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
A spoon.
What if they took some spoons?
Yeah, okay.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went.
Yeah, the best mom
she said
in the
it was her
world,
favorite, and then
prettiest
one
princess.
day it just disappeared.
Okay.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
The old bear's gifts for the princess. This might be the first story. Or this story? Let's see. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear. A fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, and a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path to the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode us back across the river. He provided her with a bunch more soup while in. He would catch fish for her, protect her from wolves. One day the bear came with a ring of spruce. The bear being Sam, I think, probably. Because they're talking about being married and stuff. I think the bear's Sam. He continued to buy her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear would never ask again the princess to be his bride, much as he might have wanted to. Okay. Collect
a handful of ripe berries?
I think that was one of them.
A newly bloomed bluebell?
That was one of them.
Fresh caught salmon?
I guess I got 3 on the first try. Okay.
Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Hey, look, it's Sam. Shocker. Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple of times this week, but he didn't answer. I could see the light on in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street, say hello or not, it's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam. So we know Sam has kids, right? Allison, you alright? Okay, we fixed her. So we know Sam has kids. I wonder if he was married when he had them. I wonder when he had them. Was it after all of this?
The very old beavers.
How old are his kids, you know?
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Her house gets hurt by the storm and they help her fix it? The beavers fix the house, probably? So they helped with the roof. The pair were done with the roof and the walls. They exclaimed the bent support posts, or they examined the bent support post. I could throw my body against it, said the old bear. I'm very large. He stretched up to his hind legs, making sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Then charged straight at the post. He threw his body suddenly against it with this impressive thud. He ended up breaking it, though. Okay, so I think it's just the planks on the roof and the walls, and I think the pillar. So let's fix the roof.
She fixed the roof
the
shingles.
Walls.
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
And the pillar.
She slapped the post with her. Alright.
Alright. Cool. Let's look at this.
Yeah. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
So the fact that she kind of, Marianne, that is, ran away from home and came here makes me think that Eddie is not actually biologically our uncle. It's just the name that we call him. Which makes him back in the running for being our father. Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance of doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all your heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after this sick old lady when you also have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine, so I know when it's time to go, that time has come. I'd like to ask you one last favor. Please take care of Eddie. After I'm gone, my poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. So that was Eddie's mom writing to Marianne before she passed. It seemed like her, Marianne, and Sam might have been close, which is interesting. Okay.
There you go, stalwart moose.
Oh, are
Back
these
in
all
your
the
pond, big frog.
collectibles?
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
Oh.
Gold lady seems locked up
Interesting.
in her castle.
I don't know if we got all the
We'll
achievements
let
for
the mangy muskrat have his rock back.
this episode yet.
The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously.
We could check that, actually. Let's look. So we missed one in episode 2, or chapter 2, and we missed one so far here in chapter 3. Darn. Alright. Well, I'll have to go back and finish that on my own, I guess. But I'll set the
That's
rest of these
Pious
down
Pelican
over
spot.
here.
Crafty goblins go here. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's
We still need to learn a little more about that, I think.
The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
Okay. You know, now that I think about it, all these various characters, like both Sam and Eddie, are characters in these books. Sam is the bear, Eddie is the moose, I think, right? We've established that. Tom is not one so far. Maybe he's the Mad Hunter. Okay, well, let's head down to the dock. That's what we have to do, right? I mean, it has to be Tom. He's
you really
married.
Want to go?
He probably has
We've
money.
seen everything.
I think we're good. Anyways,
Either
he's
way,
married.
I'm ready
He has
for
money.
this to be over.
Me too.
He brought up the father thing first and foremost. It's all very suspicious. I think it's him. I think he is the Mad Hunter. Because he doesn't have a piece anywhere else. As far as I'm aware.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Telling you, it was Tom.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Tommy, Tom, boy. Remember the 5th of November, except for it wasn't actually November 5th, it was some other day probably. Someone we're about to find out about. And I'm fully expecting it to be Tom at this point. That is Tom. That is 100% Tom.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
I don't know.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
Maybe.
What should we do now?
I can't
call
remember.
him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh. Don't cut away. I want to hear the conversation. No. See, I can't recall if Tessa mentioned anything about Marianne sleeping with married men. Or even anything about a father at all. In Chapter 2, I should go back and rewatch that portion. I didn't. But...
let me take the lead on this.
I feel so...
I know him better.
So good for being right.
I thought I did, anyway.
All the pieces kind of lined up. I don't know how
as long as we get answers.
Fast people got that. But... it's the great thing about finally finishing this game. I can go and look at the subreddit and watch other people play through it and stuff. Look at people's theories and stuff. I just didn't want to because I didn't want to get spoiled. This is all very ominous.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You let Marianne drown, you tried to burn our barn down. I feel like letting her drown is probably the biggest offense.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Okay, spoiler alert for Breaking Bad. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, mute this for a second. He looks a lot like Walter White in, like, season 2, right? When he shaves his head and he has the goatee. And I think it's not the season finale of season 2, but it's like an episode or two before when he lets Jane die. He doesn't save her. It's very similar to this, and he just happens to have the same look. Oh, that's... I don't know. Okay. Spoiler free. We're good. There was nothing else I could do. What should we do now about Marianne? Let's ask Tyler what we should do.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You tried to burn down our barn. We'll say that for now.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face.
Like it just did.
I had to do something.
I get the feeling we're gonna have a turn and he's gonna show a really dark side. If we're gonna threaten him, or we're gonna threaten to talk about it, and he's gonna get real angry and talk about how it's gonna tear apart his public image or something. I don't know. I'm worried.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
See, he doesn't want it getting out because it's gonna ruin his reputation.
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please,
yeah, see, Tessa doesn't know.
This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
Oh.
But she never said anything.
Oh,
Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I don't know if she knew or not.
Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was.
They brought up that
she
point.
Was
maybe
unhinged.
now.
Something
maybe
like this would have happened sooner or later.
I don't know necessarily he preyed on her. I mean, he certainly wasn't helpful, but he certainly abandoned her. So we're gonna say that.
And
I don't know
you
if
just
praise
couldn't
the right
risk
word,
being there when it happened, even though it meant leaving
Maybe
her to raise
slightly.
kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up.
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
Because it would ruin his reputation.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
He's more concerned about power than his family.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah, he saw that she's the one that
Your
stabbed
little
him.
story about
Or
self-defense.
stabbed Marianne.
I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
I wonder if we're gonna see the moment with him entering the house. If he is the Mad Hunter. Was he in the police station that night? I don't know. Maybe those are just metaphorical and this is real. I don't know. The fact that she can't see him is ridiculous. That's when Tyler goes in and she chases him down to the dock.
The Mad Hunter.
I mean, you're worried about her.
It's not gonna hurt you.
So you say. But you didn't even, like, try to get her attention when she was pointing a gun at her child?
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
I would let him punch him.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
I mean, I
Be
listened to
smart
it.
about this, Allison.
It looks like a dirtbag
Are
to
you
me.
sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does.
I guess we're talking
His
about
name
whether
will
or
be all
not
but
he
clear,
actually
but
saw it.
you,
Okay. I'm an
you'll
idiot.
be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not one for beating people, but I think we should
Get out
kick
of
his
here,
butt.
Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
We've seen a lot of newspapers this episode.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Just saying. Somehow the story ended up in the newspaper. That'd be quite the story, wouldn't it? Well, we got some answers, I guess.
Allie.
I mean, we
you
learned
okay?
a lot, actually, this episode.
You didn't let that
This
asshole get
chapter.
to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
I mean, she did yell, "I'm going to kill you," right? I was holding a gun towards her child. I don't know, man. This also looks like there's something that's shot back there. Looks very similar to something out of The Last of Us Part 2. There are so many comparisons I could make. We're all over the place. I don't know if she's like actually intentionally going to kill her child, but I think something just had broken her. She was just sick, you know? I don't know. Unless she was just holding the gun. But then why did she scream, "I'm gonna kill you"? I don't know.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
It's flipping back
She
and forth
threatened
between
Tom with
the
those exact same
two.
words.
Yeah.
With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck.
So that's why that was in there. I was wondering what the point of that was.
I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I believe Tom's versions. Marianne did not threaten Tyler. Stick to our memory, Marianne threatened Tyler.
Kill you!
I mean, realistically, I'd like it to be this one, right? But if that's what makes Allison feel better,
I'm going to kill you!
you know?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
I don't know. Is she gonna be okay if we choose this one, you know? Because if she feels like she killed her mom for no reason, whereas this
I'm
one,
going to kill you!
there is motive.
I'm going to kill you!
I don't know.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna go with this one. It might be a mistake, but I'm gonna go with it and just see what happens. I'm gonna go with Marianne did not threaten Tyler.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Mom, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't... What?
She was going to kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and...
Oh.
We got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I never...
That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us.
Yeah.
It was her way of explaining what she was going through.
I'd never contemplated the suicide thing.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
None of this is how I imagined any of this turning out, with the exception of the Tom thing. I figured that was the case, but... Oh, this is heavy stuff, man. And that's a lot to come to terms with.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
And to be fair, Tyler did kind of say that she was chasing him with a gun, you know? He's the one that...
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it.
I can't say I blame her, actually.
This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
This is how it all ends. I'd be okay with that, but also I'm really curious to see what would happen, or what's going to happen with the whole Tom situation. Do they talk about it? Do they keep it private, you know? Six months later. Okay, cool. Thought that was maybe gonna be the end. Seems like we're getting a little more. Hey, Tyler got another haircut.
One last look. I'm good to go.
So you could play that game, Eagle.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance.
I can
Is there
run.
anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
She's in Juneau? Heard about Tom? I'm assuming we'll be able to explore all these, so I'm
How's
just
Juneau?
gonna choose
Big
each one.
and full of people, even without tourists. My Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Let's ask about Tom next.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Oh, he lost.
Yes, I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass.
She did.
Karma is a bitch.
Subtitles, sorry, I read ahead. So she left him then, huh?
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes.
It's good
I was
that
actually
she got a
just doing
therapist.
some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
Alright, well, we should go, probably.
Okay,
So I can explore.
I'm gonna hang up now.
And
See you tonight.
wrap
Okay.
things up.
I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Okay. Let's lean.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
I wonder if we know who the owner is. Is it Sam? Also, I just noticed there's a paper airplane there. That's interesting. Okay. Figured we'd make our way, or we'd start up here and make our way down. Okay, there was nothing there.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye,
We
room.
can send a picture to Allison.
Goodbye, man on the moon?
That is a little freaky. Our space contact? Is that okay? I think that's what that said. Send a picture of an empty room to Allison.
For posterity.
To-do. That was it. And to zoom in. Oh. Goblins. Kind of look like a little baby Yoda there. Alright, was there anything in the bathroom here? I didn't see anything. Okay, so we're good there. Let's look at the kitchen. Anything in here? Nope. Except for this stuff. Hey goblins, word in town as you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyways, you know where to find me if you want to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like the stupid man I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what it used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe. Sam, P.S. I wish it was as easy to fix everything as a boat. Yep. A bunch of pictures and stuff here. We're taking all the pictures, I guess. Alright, cool. I should have looked through this a little more, but I didn't. But we have them with us, so...
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time I'll ever have to.
Let's examine that. Let's turn it over. Oh, we're just turning it. It's like one of those... I can't remember what they call those. Sort of things. But that's really cool. Guess we're just leaving that there. Alright, let's examine this. Our laptop. Must be a relief to finally be done with that place from Michael. No doubt, air traffic's If traffic's not too bad, I should be back at our place around 4. Haha, traffic in Dallas. If only the mailbox bandit escaped. Hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Dang, I'm on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Don't I? I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Smiley face. Okay. So they're just in a chat room? In the Chattington app? Alright. Are we taking our sleeping bag with us? Or our laptop? Or both? Okay. We can go outside. We'll do that in a second. Oh. Fuzzy Bandit puts mail at peril once again. Oh no. He's back. Oh god. Not the mail thief. The mail bandit. Okay, we could just look at that. We can't take it. Juno University. Apply now. Okay, anything in here? Besides sending a picture to Allison of this dark, bleak room. Why do I want to send her a picture of this room? You know? We're gonna do it. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we'll do it. Okay. I'm expecting some goblin emojis to arrive any second now. Nope, just her going, she's posing for a YouTube thumbnail. Maybe that's the thumbnail I'll use for this video. Okay, we already looked at that. Let's look at this.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I'll soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there's something I feel I still must confess to you both. Perhaps I never found the strength to confront my husband. I've never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I've always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years. I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is that peace brings it in your life, or to your life. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other, always in his steps, Tessa. Okay. So it seems like
Sucks to suck.
she has known for a while. Which is interesting, but also, seems like maybe, like, her calling CPS and stuff was also a result of her just kind of wanting to get back at Marianne, kind of, in a petty way. I don't know. I feel like there's a little more to it. She's probably actually concerned, but also I feel like that played into it a little bit. The public safety crisis is no secret among the people in Alaska, especially those living far in remote communities. So he's just trying to get more, tribal sovereignty recognition. Interesting. Okay. I was kind of hoping I could read the Tom one, but nope. Leave the house for good. Oh. So that's how we leave the house for good. Let's go outside real quick before we wrap up and call it a game. Let's just head out one last time on this balcony out here. Because it is quite beautiful. Let's see what we can see. Cool, we're seeing things.
Gonna miss this.
It's a nice view.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
Alright, can we go down to the dock? I'm just curious. And can we enter the garage as well? All questions I'm asking myself. Also, are there more collectibles, or is it just those 3 for this time around? It might just be those 3. Alright. Well, it hasn't stopped me from running out here yet, which is quite surprising.
Yeah. Time to move on.
Okay, cool. I was always curious what was over here. This little boat dock thing. Cool. Finally got my answers. Alright, let's head up to the barn, the garage. Let's see what's up here. Can we go back up in the loft there? Or is that all closed off now? Got lots of pots here. Leave those here for the next owner. They can become a pot dealer. Alright, I think this is all sealed up, so... I think that brings an end to our journey here in Delos Crossing. We can head back to the house and leave for good. Hopefully move on from all the trauma that's occurred recently and live some good, happy lives that are somewhat normal. Not filled with as much mystery as fun as mysteries can be.
This is goodbye for real, I guess.
Well, there goes our bedroom.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
There really is a beautiful location. I mean, it always kind of has been, but especially in that lighting and stuff, springtime, looks really cool. Okay, that is it. Twins for life. We completed the story, and the twins strongly bonded, or something like that. And lock up and go. We locked up and left the Ronan house with Tyler. Okay. Well, that has been Tell Me Why, and I really enjoyed it. It touches on a lot of different things. Obviously kind of memory and mental health a little bit, as well as, you know, being trans and a variety of other things, but those are kind of the main ones. And the way it kind of interwove those concepts and the stories, I thought was pretty well done. I really like the mystery aspect of the story, especially. Just trying to piece everything together. And how it kind of threw things out at me that I wasn't fully expecting. Yeah, I thought it was very well done. Even though I was pretty sure at the end of last episode, you know, I threw out the Tom idea, and as we played more in this episode, it kind of became increasingly more like, yeah, it might be Tom, but they kept throwing me curveballs a little bit. They're like, hey, it could be this person as well. But I'm glad I picked up on the Tom thing pretty early on, I think. It makes sense in a lens with everything else, but we still never got an answer about the Mad Hunter entering the house that one time. We still don't have an answer about the Mad Hunter being at the police station. So those are both kind of questions that are up in the air for me. I don't know exactly if those are just more metaphorical things or if those were actual events that happened at some point, but yeah. It's interesting stuff. I feel like I have a lot more to say. I'm just trying to process. I feel like this game did a great job of touching on the social kind of commentary aspects that I wanted to touch on. You know, it's pretty eye-opening. At least I thought so. And I think it does a good job of portraying those things. I like the art style for the most part. Again, it looks kind of like Life is Strange, just slightly more realistic. But I loved, as I mentioned this episode, there's a lot of lighting and stuff that was really cool. I love some of the environments on the background. And just kind of some of the locations were really cool as well. I thought that was all very well done. The music I liked. Again, I do wish that it's not my favorite of any of the Life is Strange or the Don't Nod games, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty solid one. The Life is Strange 1 kind of theme music is so ingrained in my head. I'm just familiar with that. I also think Life is Strange 2 has some good pieces, but I can't fully remember everything, obviously, but kind of the main themes and stuff slip my mind at the moment, but I like this one's as well. It hasn't really stuck with me, but I've liked it, you know, in the moment. I thought it works very well. It's very fitting for the game. So again, I've mentioned this multiple times, but it's kind of very Haunting of Hill House-esque at times. And I always thought that score was kind of unique and very interesting. And I like it here as well. It has a very similar sound to it. It's very cool. I do wonder if there's like multiple endings, you know? That's a don't nod thing to do. And we ended with Tyler. I wonder if there's an alternate ending where you end with maybe Allison is a little more comfortable in the house and Tyler isn't, you know? I don't know. Let's look at the achievements real fast because that seems interesting. Oh, you can complete it with the twin spawn weekend. Oh. We can help Sam fix the engine. Oh, I thought we tried to do that. I don't know. Those two are secret. Interesting. Okay. Well, we didn't get all the collectibles. We missed 2. We didn't get to put them in those slots. I don't know if that would have done something else, but I'll probably go do that on my own time. Anyways, that's besides the point. I really enjoyed this game. Let's go ahead and check out the choices, and we'll see if there's anything else. I don't think there will be, but we'll find out. Okay, Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. 15% of people forced it open. Okay. I didn't realize that was an option. I know they were talking about it. I didn't realize you could actually do it. 63% believed in Tom's testimony. 73% believed in the twins' memory. Oh. Honestly, that kind of shocks me a little bit. I thought I was making like a kind of the wrong decision there for a little bit, but I don't know. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. 96% Only 4% of them let it go. What it must be like to be in that 4%, dang. Eddie remained in the dark. We are in the minority there. We didn't tell him. 34% of us, the other 66, confessed the truth. It's funny, it's talking about murder and 66. Coincidence? I think not. Sam felt understood by Allison. 29% confronted Sam with his addiction. 71% listened to Sam's story. Interesting. I wonder why you can't do both. I feel like both of those are valid things to do. Wow, that's a bigger split than I thought there was going to be. 67% did kiss Michael, 33% did not. Okay. Well, there we have it. That is it. That's cool. I kind of even forgot that it touched on suicide because I was such like a last minute thing I picked up on. I didn't even realize that. It's cool that they add that at the end though. It's very nice, but that's it. Okay guys, that is it for Tell Me Why. Here, we're wrapping up the game and wrapped up Chapter 3 as well. Again, I've already been through my thoughts. I really liked the game. I thought it was very good. If I'm ranking it among Life is Strange games, I don't know where I'd put it quite yet. I need to settle with this, let it sit for a little bit. But I did enjoy it. It's very much like Life is Strange, so it was right up my alley. I'm glad I checked it out. I wasn't sure if I was going to. I thought about not recording my playthrough and just playing it through myself. I'm glad I recorded it. It's a pretty cool game. So let me know what you thought of it if you have played it yourself, or if you just watched the playthrough for some reason, haven't played the game. It's odd. I don't know why you'd sit through this unbearable, like 9 hours worth of content, but hey, you do you. Yeah, I had a good time with it. Well, I don't know if a good time is the most accurate description of what I had with it, but I thought it was very well put together. I thought it was a very good game. And that's it for Tell Me Why. So thank you all for joining me on this journey. I'll be doing some more stuff soon, so keep in touch here on the channel. But until then, I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Had to knock him out right. Okay. See you next time, and thanks for watching. Still didn't come out right. But for now, that's gonna be it. So, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.